With CES 2020 now being a distant memory, focus is on the more details and a closer look at the TVs heading our way this year. Sony are of course making some big announcements this year with a range of 8K OLED TVs and OLED TVs that are potentially more affordable. Now, by affordable, they probably mean they won't cost as much as a small car anymore. Let's not forget that Sony too is releasing the PS5 this year. So those that want to remain strictly within the Sony camp can go out and buy a nice shiny 8K TV set along with their new fancy PS5 console. So looking at the ZH8 series, which is an attempt to make 8K more affordable, and no pricing as of yet has been released, but let's say anything under $3,000 would be amazing and would certainly get me interested, but very, very unlikely. Those of you familiar with last year's model, the Z9G series, which had the backlight master driver and the extra wide angle, although not specifically mentioned, is very likely to be continued within the 2020 models too. The 2020 ZH8 8K entry model that apparently you won't have to sell your car or your grandmother for to buy has an HDR display, X1 Ultimate processor, as well as a full array LED backlight. There is some similar tech that we were seeing from the likes, which we're starting to see some similar tech which we're seeing from the likes of Samsung too, such as the ambient optimization technology, which adapts the picture to suit that of the ambient light in the room, as well as some sound processing that adapts the sound according to the physical environment within the room, which I would imagine is similar to when you're setting up an AVR amp and you get the sound bursts that it then reflects back to itself, and those are used to made to adjust the audio spectrum and the speaker balances accordingly. Now, still with audio on that side, there is what's called acoustic multi-audio technology. Don't you just love all these nerdy terms? And they just a nightmare to say sometimes. But anyway, I digress. Which gives us the feeling that the sound is coming from the screen and not necessarily from the speakers. Now, oddly, there is no mention of HDMI 2.1, which would be quite an oversight on Sony's part. Now, no prices as yet have been released, but it will be interesting where we will start to see a sort of significant price drop in these TVs. Or it's very likely, chances are, that it could be like it was with the 4K sets many years ago, and that they didn't drop for a good while, and the larger panels, which isn't a surprise, will likely be to be very expensive still. If you found this video of interest, please consider giving me a thumbs up. That really helps my channel and this video, of course. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and make sure you click the bell to be alerted of more videos as and when I do them, which is almost daily. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.